On Top Lines and Tails, I'm trying to bring just a short special episode to you this week, live from one of the national events, and it's a very hard thing to do that, and I was hoping to run it over a couple of days and get some more interviews with judges and some of the winners, but unfortunately that wasn't to be. I was also judging the cattle there myself, and we just ran out of time and ran out of everything really, so I've just put together a short clip there, just as homage really to some of these fantastic youngsters who are showing their animals at the Stars of the Future show in the Young Handlers competition. So just bear with me here. There's a lot of background noise, but be nice to hear certainly what the judge has to say, and hopefully get a little bit of a feel for what these young handlers have to go through. For this week's edition of Top Lines and Tails, we're going to do another live broadcast, and this one's going to come to you live from the Stars of the Future show in Stirling, and just from the Friday evening really, because the Stars of the Future show is 2 days, and the Saturday is a calf show of one of the strongest calf shows in the country, but on the Friday the night before there's a young handlers competition, and a lot of the best young handlers will be exhibiting their livestock here in front of a few judges here on this Friday evening. So hopefully we'll get a chance to chat a little bit more about what the Stars of the Future show is and has been and where it's come from, and also maybe some of our judges and other people involved. And I'm joined here just now with Norman Taylor. And Norman, you do the commentary here at this show. It's a great event, isn't it?
It's a fantastic event, Andy. Yeah, I've done the commentary here now. I think this is my 4th year, and it seems to grow every year on year. It seems to get better.
And we come in, as I said, live from the Young Handlers section tonight, and you'll be commentating on that. But not just you commentating. The judge will be having a few words as well with the youngsters.
Teresa's going to give us a few pointers as to what she'll be looking for. Which is great, and it gives us an insight as an onlooker as to what she'll be looking for. So yeah,
sure. And there's quite a big section of young handlers here, I think, isn't there? There's a lot of
it's very well supported.
Keen youngsters, aren't they? And this is where it starts, isn't it? Really, the young handlers is where this is where their careers start. And some of these ones here will go on to be great stockmen and come from great pedigrees.
Absolutely. And it's great to see how they support the show. Last year it was very well supported. This year's even better.
No, it's fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing a few of those classes and maybe have a word with you later on, Norman.
Thanks very much, Andy. Okay. Speak to you later.
So you can't see this, but this is the first class of youngsters in the ring there, and we got some young age range, I think up to about 13, but I think there's so many of them they split the class into 2, so there's a lot of youngsters in this class. Great to see. Oh no, they're still coming in. So a judge, Teresa, who's also judging Interbreed tomorrow, she's sorting out these animals there. She's going to be asking them a few questions in a minute, and hopefully we'll be able to listen to what some of these youngsters have got to say. So it's first class of young handlers now pulled in, a fantastic class, 13 animals in there, 13 youngsters in there, all working their hearts out. It's absolutely beautiful to watch. 2 or 3 of these come from the McGregor family of Alan Fold. In fact, 3 or 4 of them, I think, we've Archie's grandchildren, and all doing brilliantly well. And the judge, Teresa's now having such a huge job now to pick them out, but we'll ask her in a bit what she's looking for. But she's got all these guys, these youngsters, these girls are going to be working really hard to make this, to take the eye of a judge who's not just looking at their animal, but looking at their own prowess. So I'm not sure if you can hear this, but I think our judge is maybe going to say something. And here we go. It's a young lass who's not very tall, but very, very able. Also, congratulations on judging that class. It was a tremendous show, but did you find an easy winner in it?
I did. With my winner, she said it was the first time that she'd shown the calf herself, and I thought she was only 11, and she didn't have a nose clip, and I thought, oh my goodness, the way she handled herself and all throughout the class. I thought
never took her eyes off you the whole time,
did she? No, she didn't, no. And hopefully, people agree, but...
we picked it from the outset, so and you're enjoying yourself out there?
Yes, I am, I am. Now you get into it, isn't it? But now
you get the older classes now. You get some of these with a bit more experience, and now there's a few more winners in these.
No, there is. But they were very keen in all fairness to them, the juniors.
And a big class too.
Yes, it was, Andy. No, very good. But
well, keep going at it, and some of them gave you some good comments back to you, did they?
Yes, they did. Yes.
We'll
had a little chuckle. So
we'll catch you later, see if we can get the cream of those comments. So congratulations. Cheers. So coming on to class 2 now with the young handlers, and only 6 or 7 in this class, and here
Norman's calling out to see if anybody else wants to come along and make it. But we've got a little bit of older ones now, and they're a little bit more experienced in these. And I have to say that all girls. There's one boy and all the other ones are girls, which shows how far the female contingent is now coming on into our cattle show world here in Great Bay, Scotland. So Teresa's lined up this class now as 7 animals. She's going to pick out her winner. There's 3 Simmental animals that you can't see in the middle there. Three girls all just watching the judge every second there, and I think she's probably going to go in between a couple of these two. So we'll see what comes out of this one. The winner of this class has gone to a young lassie with a black Highlander, and she had been very keen coming through the gate. Very smart car, very well brought out, and well deserved. And the other 3 Simmentals that I mentioned have come in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in there. So well done, Teresa, for putting that class together. So we're getting to the senior class now. You can hear Norman there in the background. A lot of atmosphere, a lot of crack about it now. The bar's open. There's a lot of people here. It's great to see all these people coming supporting all these youngsters here. And Teresa's really got her work cut out now in the class of senior young handlers, because they all know the task. They've all been out there, won their prizes in the shows before. They're all experienced judges and experienced show people. And they'll put her through her paces on this one, and she'll be asking them questions, and they'll be ready with their answers. So we'll ask her in a bit what some of their answers were. You can hear there, I don't know if you heard that, but that was Teresa just talking to one of the young handlers there in the ring. So you can hear the conversational manner that she goes about chatting to these youngsters to put them at ease, really, because it's a very tense operation for these youngsters to go around in this ring there, but she's chatting away, and just an informal chat, put them nicely at ease and getting some answers, and obviously she'll take what they say into account. Teresa Wilson's pulled out her short lead here. I think she's pulled out her prize winners actually, and we've got a lad on the front of it this time, which is good to see, and did an excellent job. All the time in this class, he's been keeping his eye on the judge, and he's done really well. There you go. Teresa's given the awards out to the 3rd class. Now she's going to get a championship for youngsters coming into the ring again. So I'm going to try and get some of this onto video, see if we can get this out onto Facebook in some way. It's not an easy thing to listen to a show going on there when you can't see it, so we'll try and get a video on. Well, Teresa, that was fantastic. And you said in the first class she was an easy winner, and
yes, she was. In all fairness to her, she was. I was very pleased with all my winners. The intermediate class, there was nothing much between them at all. And then in the senior class, Finley was a clear winner for me as soon as he came into the ring. But when they came in for the championship, it was just the little Lily stole your heart, you know.
Absolutely stole everybody's heart.
And when she just said it's her calf, and she first time showing, and she's only 11 and didn't have no snips in the nose, and I just thought her confidence for 11-year-old, isn't it? She was
tremendous. I think she'd known that calf for a while.
She said that.
See the bond between them.
Yeah, no, in all fairness, but just full of confidence, love her, and an easy winner for me anyway, Andy.
Sure. And you've judged a few of these young handlers before. Is it a regular thing for you?
No, this is my first young handlers class.
Okay.
I have steward loads over the years, as you can imagine, but no, this is my first ever young handlers, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a great experience. And
you say about your stewarding, Teresa, you're chief steward at the Royal Welsh Show now, but you've been stewarding there a long time.
Yes, I have, yeah.
And a job you enjoy. It's different when you get on the other end of there, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is. It is different, and it's very easy, to be on the outside of the ring as well, isn't it? But I've been very fortunate to steward a lot of interbreed classes and a lot of classes at the Royal Welsh Show. I've always been in the ring, seeing it from the inside. So I've been very fortunate on that side, really, but as my very dear friend said, I couldn't hide behind my clipboard this time.
No, you could, and you can't, because you've got another job to do tomorrow, which you and I have both got a job to do tomorrow, judging the interbreeds from the cattle classes in the show tomorrow, and both looking forward to that. And we'll probably say no more on that, but maybe we'll have a chat afterwards. But,
yes, indeed. Well, thanks very much, Andy.
You've done a superb job today, anyway. So well done.
Andy,
you deserve a drink now. We'll get you one.
Much appreciated.
Okay. Cheers. Okay.
Although this was just a special one-off short recording, we are, of course, still sponsored by Harbro, that great company there who get behind so many other shows and offer a fantastic sponsorship and also get involved in a lot of these young handlers competitions as well there. And, of course, they're suppliers and manufacturers of top-quality livestock nutrition. I have made a couple of videos and taken a few pictures of the young handlers section there, so I'm going to put those on the Facebook page there to accompany this. So as always, just dive onto our Top Lines and Tails Facebook page, where you'll find a few photographs here and videos that will back up this episode.